What is up? We are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide. It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new figure unboxing video. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, and you're not a part of the thousands of subscribers, the best way to support us is by hitting that subscribe button now, turning on the post notifications. Videos be coming out of nowhere like an RKO, and of course, you already know, the grind is real. And we're back. We are posting more figure videos now, and we're going to be staying on top of it. And I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos, because I will tell you guys, I miss doing them. But with that being said, we have quite some WWE figures that we got in the mail from Target and Walmart, which you all know I hate Walmart. Target's alright. At least I can find the figures at Target. Walmart, I never can find the exclusives over there. But here we go, guys. It's time to, open up some figures and review them. So, starting off, we have the Target exclusive WWE Legend Series 16. We have Rey Mysterio. That is right. And I really like how, Mattel, they've been doing these, they've been doing, like, the Legend series exclusive to Target. I've actually really been enjoying, the lineups that they've had. And you guys know me, with WWE figures, I like to let them breathe and, put them right on the shelf. And I also only go after figures that I like. I will never go after something I do not like. AEW, on the other hand, I try to collect them all. Except for the chases. I don't really care that much. But here it is, guys. And I gotta say, this Rey Mysterio looks absolutely incredible. This, I believe, is from his ECW days. This, I believe, was one night stand in 2006 when he defended the World Heavyweight title against Sabu. And they make a lot of Rey Mysterio figures, and I believe this is my this is my second Rey Mysterio figure. The first one I got was the the Dominic figure. I got the SummerSlam 2005 Rey, and I'm just waiting for, like, the right one to add to the collection, and, having an ECW Rey, I feel like would be really cool for the collection. And I gotta say, they definitely got the size absolutely perfect with this figure. The black, white, and red mask on Rey. He's also got a really nice cloth accessory with this figure, which looks incredible. And then on the gear, he's got his old ECW days with, the question mark and, the eagles and stuff, which looks really cool. And then on the back, you have, like his signature, which looks nice. And then on the mask on the back, it says ECW as well. And I gotta say, this World Heavyweight Championship looks pretty cool. And I really like this Rey Mysterio. I think it's gonna look absolutely sick in my Ruthless Aggression collection. That's why I pulled the trigger on this Rey Mysterio. But now, moving on to our next figure here. We have one part of the APA, the Acolytes. We have Farouk. That's right. And this is actually my first Farouk that I have in this collection now, because the old Elite figure I never pulled the trigger on, and right now it's a little expensive. And I really want to get the Nation of Domination Farouk, but also I just haven't pulled the trigger on that one. But I gotta say, this Farouk looks absolutely sick. I actually got the opportunity to meet Ron Simmons at the Wrestling Classic 1, which I do have a vlog on the channel if you guys, want to check that out. I recommend you guys to. He was absolutely really cool. And we got some interchangeable hands, like we always get with the figures, that I never know what to do with, because I don't really post the figures that much. And I gotta say, this might be Farouk's best figure. I think they absolutely killed it with this figure right here. Looks absolutely incredible. And, I think, the head scan on this figure looks absolutely incredible. The skin tone is on point. I feel like both the other old Elite figures of Farouk, the skin tones were a little too dark. I really do like this. We have, the symbol there from the Acolytes, and we have the World Tag Team Championship around his waist. And he's also got, you know, the Ministry of Darkness gear on with, you know, the black and the maroon red, which looks very cool. And then I really like on the arms, we have, you know, what he used to wear, the armbands around, you know, his arms. Looks really cool. And I gotta say, they did a fantastic job on this Farouk. If you're an Attitude Era fan, I recommend you definitely to get this figure. And it's definitely going to look good with my Ministry of Darkness, you know, figures that I have. Because we did get Viscera not too long ago, and we do have the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. Moving on now to our next figure here, Legend 16. We got Bradshaw, that's right, in the collection. Bradshaw, another Attitude Era guy. And I've always, you know, been a fan of his work with APA. When I was a kid, I could not stand John Bradshaw Layfield. And this is my first actual Bradshaw for, you know, my Attitude Era collection. And I really got to figure out the space on my shelf, because we're really running out of space here. Because, you know, Mattel keeps they keep friggin' releasing all these Attitude Era guys, which, you know, looks good. And I gotta say, first, like, hand, this is another great figure as well. I think this might be, you know, Bradshaw's best figure here. And I really like, you know, the head scan. We got the old, you know, head scan on him with, you know, the long black hair. And he's got the goatee on. And then you, of course, you know, you have the body here. He's got the Acolyte, you know, written on his chest. He's also got the arm stuff around his arm. The World, you know, Tag Team Championship. The same gear as Farouk. We have the black and, like, the maroon red Undertaker, you know, Ministry of Darkness logo on it. And I like how you get the one elbow pad as well. I think they should have made the Bradshaw a little bit bigger. Bradshaw has never been this skinny before, but it is cool, though, to have the Acolytes added to my collection for my Attitude Era. And my Attitude Era collection's looking absolutely sick, which by the end of the year, I will be showing you guys my entire figure collection, doing a cool little montage video that you're really not going to want to miss if you are a wrestling figure fan, like me. And the last figure, which usually I never complete sets on the Legend series, but this series was absolutely incredible. And we ended up getting Series 16, Molly Holly. And I gotta say, when they first announced this Molly Holly, I believe it was like ringside, or it was like one of the Comic-Cons, I was very excited because the more Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression star figures that we're getting, the more I'm going to be getting them, because those are the eras I grew up on and I enjoy the most. Because with the current ones, I'll only go after like certain ones. I usually really don't get a lot of them. But here it is, we got ourselves Molly Holly, which I believe this is the regular one. I know there is a chase. I don't really care that much about the chase. And this is cool. I gotta say, I like this Molly Holly a lot. And I remember as a kid, you know, I used to be a fan of her in the Hurricane. Now I just need to get a Hurricane for the collection. But wow, I gotta say, this Molly Holly looks sick. You get two different head sculpts, which look very nice. For Molly Holly, you get one with, like, the headband, and then you get the other with, like, you know, the pigtails and stuff, which looks really cool. And I gotta say, this Molly Holly, you know, absolutely, they nailed it. But there it is, we got Molly Holly here, and I absolutely think this figure looks absolutely incredible. The head sculpt looks great. And then, you know, we have the pink and the silver and the black gear, which looks very nice. And I really like the way that they have her posed. And, you know, of course, you know, on the back, you have the Molly Holly logo on the cape, which looks absolutely sick. And hopefully we get, now that we're getting, you know, this Molly Holly here, I really want to get a Ruthless Aggression one with the short hair. I think that that would be a really underrated figure. And I've always been a fan of her work. She's always been phenomenal. Now we just got to get the Hurricane by her side. But this is absolutely cool. And usually I only go after the figures I like with WWE, and with, you know, Legend 16, they absolutely
killed it.
with these figures, and I'm so happy to add these to my collection. I ended up getting a Funko Pop from GameStop, which periodically you're probably going to have me, you know, get Funko Pops, and I'll show them in these figure videos. Because what the heck, I don't really try to get all the WWE ones, only ones I think are really cool. And this one I could not pass up on. We got the GameStop exclusive Paul Heyman, which this looks absolutely sick. This is like from his Ruthless Aggression days, when, you know, ECW invaded WWE back in like 05 and 2006. And now, the next figure we got is from Walmart. Yes, my favorite place to get wrestling figures. I love going to Walmart. And if you think I'm being serious about that, you're wrong. I friggin' hate it. But I technically didn't go to Walmart to get this because, of course, I couldn't get it at Walmart because Walmart friggin' sucks. I tried pre-ordering them. I tried pre-ordering this, couldn't do it. They canceled it. Stores didn't have it. They had the other two that I didn't really want for my collection. And I was able to actually get this on eBay for a pretty good deal. And we got Ruthless Aggression, Brock Lesnar, that we finally get to let breathe and add to my Ruthless Aggression collection. Back when Mattel, you know, first came out, they did have like a ringside exclusive Brock Lesnar that I used to have in my collection, but unfortunately, you know, I sold almost my entire collection and Brock was in there, so don't have that. But now we finally got a Ruthless Aggression one. Didn't have to pay, you know, a lot of money for this, which can't complain because we're going to let them breathe anyways, and I don't really care if they're old or new. Just want to have the figure in my collection to define that moment. And, like, Batista and Michaels was pretty cool, but I just, you know, I already have, like, the Ultimate Edition Batista, and for Shawn Michaels, I have a really nice one that's already in my Ruthless Aggression collection. I think it's from SummerSlam 05. So I don't really need the other Shawn Michaels that much. And I did see the figures at Walmart, those two, but Brock I could just not find at all at Walmart, which was really freaking stressful. But there it is, guys. We got Brock Lesnar right there. Look at that. Absolutely sick. And damn, this might be one of Brock Lesnar's best figures here. And I love this figure just from, you know, the start to finish. And I can see why, like, it was hard to find at Walmart. We have the old head sculpt of Brock, you know, with the hair sticked up in the front. Looks absolutely sick. I think, you know, the body is on point. I think, you know, they absolutely nailed it with Brock Lesnar. They usually do. And then we have the old black trunks, which look really cool. And then, of course, you know, on the back, you know, he's got his, you know, tattoo as well. And, of course, you know, I think the cool part about this figure is the undisputed WWE Championship that you get with this figure, which looks absolutely sick. And it just fell off of him, but there it is, guys. I'm going to let the camera focus on that, which I think really, you know, makes this Brock Lesnar figure awesome. I think nobody looked better with this title than Brock Lesnar. And I'm so happy to have this in my Ruthless Aggression collection. It's going to look really good on the shelf. Alright, and our last figure for this unboxing video is another Target exclusive figure that I had to order online. I could not find this at any of my Targets in my area. And we got ourselves the Ultimate Edition Target exclusive Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah! And this is the NWO Macho Man. I used to have this in the collection, the older one, but of course, I, you know, sold it. So now I finally got this one that I get to add to my WCW collection. So we are going to let him breathe, baby. If you are a Ultimate Edition collector, I want to know how you keep these in the box. Because that's one thing I really like about the AEW Supremes a little bit more, is that you really, like, it looks better, like, on display, like, in, like, the background than, like, this. I feel like it's just, you know, a cluster. But here it is. We got all the accessories in there with Macho Man. You know, we got the cap, we got the sunglasses, we got 2 different head sculpts with the one that's on him. Then we got a cloth shirt, some extra hands, and we got his, you know, belt, weight belt, which looks really cool. And we are going to put this, we're going to put the stuff on Macho Man.
Meanwhile.
And on hand, I gotta say, this Macho Man does feel really cool. I do like, you know, how it feels on hand. And look at that, guys. Looks absolutely sick. And I feel like, you know, Mattel, they'd be absolutely killing it with all these Macho Man figures. I remember my first one that I got, which was the Defining Moments one. I believe it was the white and the purple gear, and I love that figure so much. I might have to get that for my collection sometime. Macho Man Randy Savage. I love it. I really do like these hands a lot on the Macho Man, I do gotta say. That is really cool. And I do like the shirt that's already on him. I'm going to keep that on him. We're going to get the sunglasses on him. But there it is, guys. We got Macho Man. And I got to say, this might be one of the best Macho Man figures. We have the sick, you know, madness, you know, head cap on him. We also got the black and white sunglasses on him. And I love, you know, the cloth shirt. Like, they actually cut the sleeves, which, you know, really, you know, what Macho Man always did. So it looks very cool. You got the NWO Madness shirt on him. And I really like the rubber feel to, like, the sides of, you know, his, you know, pants. And then, you know, of course, you know, on the boots, you got also his, you know, extra stuff. Because Macho Man was always extra when it came to his wrestling gear. And I gotta say, this figure looks absolutely incredible, and it feels very good on hand. And some of the Ultimate Editions, like Batista, felt weird on hand, but like with this Macho Man, it feels really good on hand. And I'm very happy to actually add this to my WCW collection. But there it is, guys. Those were all the figures that I got in the mail. So thank you, Target, and I will not thank you, Walmart. I will thank the person that sold me the figure on eBay for, you know, these incredible figures that I get to finally add to the collection. Let me know in the comment section below what your guys' thoughts are. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The links are down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias and my other YouTube channel, Best One Donnie. All the links are down below. In addition, if you want to support We Are Wrestling, go support us and follow us on TikTok. We're posting, you know, clips from the talk show and stuff over on there. Recommend you guys to go check out We Are Wrestling social medias. All the links down below. And of course, to all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.